Background music, man.
All right, thank you, Mike. We on? Okay, we are live. We are live on YouTube, broadcasting globally around the world right now. This is Aunt Bev's Trivia Challenge 4. This is the fourth one we've done. The three previous were done on the radio. This is live on YouTube. Thanks for coming out to the Downtown Local Lounge here in Watertown. I want to thank Kevin and April for putting this on tonight. If we can have a round of applause for them. And Aunt Bev, I want to say thanks for participating in this yet once again.
You're very welcome.
All right. You're on. Okay, here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be asking you a series of questions. We've done this before. Some are real, a couple are goofy. Victor's going to supply the answer. When they're right or wrong, you're going to hear a chime. If she gets it right, Mike, what's it going to sound like? And if she gets it wrong, Michael?
Like the Gong Show.
No,
The Gong
like Aunt Bev's
Show.
Trivia Challenge. So we are live.
The Gong Show.
And this is all brought to you by Grandma's Bowl of Nuts Productions. And, no, this is Grandma's Bowl of Nuts Productions.
He's losing it.
Does she need to speak up, Mike, at all into that?
Yeah, probably if she comes closer.
I don't want to lick it, Michael.
Oh, here we go. Let's start the festivities.
It's a sucker.
Okay.
Outright did it.
We're not on the radio. You can say whatever you want. It's not like the radio. Feel free. You can say
Yeah. No rule.
My son's in South Carolina.
earmuffs
I don't want
real
him to
quick.
hear me talking nonsense.
You can say what you want. We might, I know you have a child over there. We may be saying a couple of swears. So, okay. You ready? We're gonna do about half the questions, or maybe a third, because I have 3 prizes for you. And so each round, I'm gonna give you a little something, and we'll tally it up and see how you're doing so far. We don't have a tally going. But
Tally it up.
Victor, you got a tally going?
Yeah, we got a tally going.
Okay, we're tallied up.
Tally.
Okay.
Talk nice now.
Number 1. Who was not a designing woman? Annie Potts, Rue McClanahan, or Delta Burke? Who was not a designing woman?
Never heard of any of them. But
Designing women. Show from the 80s. Who was not one of them?
I don't know. Somebody tell me. How do you say it?
Rue McClanahan?
Yep.
Speak up in the mic, Bev.
How do you say it?
McClanahan.
Room.
Rue McClanahan.
Okay, I got it.
Victor, is she right?
Correct. Rue McClanahan.
There you go. You got one right. Yay! Woo! Number 2. Elvis died, A, on a horse, the toilet, or in the ghetto?
On the toilet.
Victor?
Passing a hunk of burning love. Would that be correct, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
He died passing a hunk of burning love.
Yeah.
Yes, on the toilet is the correct answer.
Imagine.
Okay.
Big enough to sink a battleship.
He was the size of a battleship toward the end there.
You can put his shoes under my bed.
He was bloated.
His blue suede shoes?
I don't care what color they are.
Even now?
Even now.
I don't believe he's dead anyway. So.
Do you think he's really alive?
Yeah.
Where do you think
A lot
he
of
went?
people do.
Yeah, I believe he's alive.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of people say that.
He would be in his 80s, mid-80s
I don't
now.
care if he's in his
Oh,
wonders.
he 82. He'd be a year older than
There
my
you
dad.
go. Is Victor right on that? 82? Mike?
I don't know.
You got to hit.
1935. January.
I'm going to say
1935.
Victor's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, Victor's right on that. 82 years old.
that's okay.
You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Here we go. What is more interesting? Paint drying on a wall or Wheel of Fortune?
Here he goes with those corny jokes again.
I don't have any other kind. What would you rather watch? Paint drying on a wall or Wheel of Fortune? Be honest.
He's an MR, ain't he? Mentally retarded.
What is what? I haven't been tested in a while, but what would you say? What would you?
You can tell he's related to me. What?
What? What would you rather see? Paint drying on a wall or Wheel of Fortune?
Duh. I watch Wheel of Fortune every night.
Victor?
Correct. Wheel of Fortune.
Oh my
Very good, yes.
Stella can answer that one. She's 4.
Number 4. Name the celebrity spokesman for the following products: Jell-O, New Coke, Acme Quaaludes.
Oh my God. Come on, I found it. Pocahontas. Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby.
Victor?
Correct. Bill Cosby.
Oh
Bill
my
Cosby is the correct answer.
You better turn around all the time.
Very good.
God.
I'm going to move that mic up just a little bit, sweetie.
I don't want to eat it.
Well, it's full of vitamins.
Put some wine on it. I'll suck it. I mean, lick it.
Then you get a shock.
Careful.
Oh my God.
Number 5. What father-daughter duo had the late 70s hit Heaven's Just a Sin Away?
Oh, are you going to give me nothing to guess?
No,
about?
I want you to, you should know this. Heaven's just a sin away. Oh, just a sin away. Father and daughter singing duo, country and western. It is weird. That song is weird.
I like that song. I play that
Nobody
song.
known?
I just want to say on the record, Victor likes that song. I just want to say that.
I play that song.
It is a good song. Come on.
Yes, I
Come
do.
on. I don't
We'll help.
know.
You can ask an audience member. Maybe they can help.
You do? Okay, what is it, Jen?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Help her out.
The
Correct.
Kendalls?
The Kendalls.
Very good. Yes, the
He's over there
Kendalls.
dinging, so must be it's right. Dinging with his dingling.
Well,
I'm like,
he only has to make 2 clicks and he can play with it. It's not much.
what? Make 2 clicks, you can play with it.
The dingling.
Oh my God.
All right,
Chuck
here we go.
Berry, my ding-a-ling.
I got better
Number
words for it
6.
than that.
I want you to fill in the blank. There's 3 parts to this, and if you get each one right, you get the question right. Just
Get
fill in the
ready.
blank. Very simple. You want to exchange places with her?
Oh my God, you never know. I graduated from high school. All these stupid answers.
Where did you go to school, though?
Lafarge
Well,
Central.
okay.
Well,
you
there
went
you
to
go.
Lafarge. Well, all right, that
Yeah.
explains it all.
Yeah.
Fill in the 3-part blank. Here we go. The captain and
Captain O'Neill. O'Neill? Tennille.
Tennille.
Okay,
Tennille,
Tennille.
correct.
Tennille.
Tony, Orlando, and
Dawn? Oh,
Dawn,
kind
correct.
of dark out. Eh? Dawn, yeah.
Lenny and
Huh? Sweetie. Oh, Squiggy. Squiggy. I'm a little
Squiggy,
bit deaf
correct.
when you get 72, you know.
very good. You
Squiggy.
they got them all right. Very good.
Oh,
Good
shut
job.
up.
Okay.
They're not getting the prize.
Now, in a related question, on the television show Laverne and Shirley, what was Laverne's favorite drink?
Anybody?
Her favorite drink.
Jenny, do you
It's
know?
non-alcoholic. I'll give you a hint. It's non-alcoholic. It's something you would find in any regular refrigerator. Laverne and Shirley. Laverne, the one with the L. Sure.
V8. I don't know.
V8. What's that?
Is it dairy product?
That's half right. We'll give you.
Chocolate milk?
Victor.
Yeah, with that word.
Victor, what is it?
Milk and Pepsi.
Milk and Pepsi.
Wrong.
Together?
Got it
Oh
wrong.
my
I'm sorry.
God, she was an MR, wasn't she?
I wouldn't say together, no. I certainly wouldn't.
Number 8. The 1980 Winter Olympics were held in what northern New York Adirondack village?
This one's easy.
This one you gotta know.
Only one Northern New York. Yeah, Lake Placid.
Oh, Lake Placid.
Correct, Lake Placid.
She gets a prize and he gets a prize.
Very good, Lake Placid. Here, you gotta know this one, Bev. Who did Running Bear love in the song? You know it.
I'm thinking of the music.
Okay.
I don't remember, do you?
No.
Running bear.
Sing it out. Sing it till you get to the chorus. Sing it, Bev.
I'm not singing it.
Anybody know the tune? Victor, you know the tune? Running
No. It looks like a Prince song to me.
Nobody knows.
Bear? The Little White Dove. Running
Little
Bear
White
loved
Dove.
the Little White Dove.
You love something. I don't know.
You got that wrong. Okay. Name the 1970s Debbie Boone #1 hit. Debbie Boone's #1 hit in the 70s.
These guys are all too young.
Her only hit.
Her only hit. Pat Boone's daughter,
One
Debbie
hit
Boone.
wonder.
The whitest woman on the face of the earth, Bev. Who is it?
Just a minute. I'm thinking.
What's that thing up there?
It's called a light
Where is it?
on the ceiling.
Well, what direction from where you're sitting? Sideways, down, up?
Up to the light. You light up my life.
Correct. You light up my life.
There you go. See? Don't you remember that song? You light
You light up my life.
See?
Nothing good about a radio. You can turn it off.
All right,
You can
Bev.
always turn it off.
Next question. Who said this? That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Was it Noel Strongarm or Neil Armstrong?
Here he goes, making up that stuff again. Neil Armstrong.
Correct. Neil Armstrong.
Woohoo! You got one right. Round of applause, everyone. She got one right on her own
Oh my God.
without help from the audience.
That was because it was an easy one, foolish.
Well, I would have thought you got the little white
You never
dove.
know he's my nephew the way I talk to him. He loves
Just want
me.
to remind everyone we are live on YouTube. This is Aunt Bev's Trivia Challenge #4, live from the Downtown Local Lounge in Watertown, New York. And here we go with number 12. What was Moby Dick? A sperm whale or a killer
Oh
whale?
my God. A sperm whale. Can you imagine?
Correct. Sperm whale.
I didn't even say it, Victor. Oh my God.
Accidentally getting them right is better than actually.
I know. I didn't even have to ask you. I'm good when it comes to sperms. For an old lady.
All right, number 13. Name 5 of the 7 colors of the rainbow. Name 5 of the 7 colors.
Red,
Correct.
yellow,
Correct.
blue,
Correct.
green,
Correct.
purple.
I don't see
I'll give it to you.
that.
It's violet.
Violet.
We'll let you have
Violet,
it.
Okay.
purple, the same thing, Victor.
Okay, correct.
Crayons. Have you ever owned crayons?
Correct. Yes, I would say violet and purple were the
You got it
same.
right.
Yeah.
We'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Number 14. Do peacocks lay?
What is he doing? He got electrocuted.
You all right, Vic?
My defibrillator just went off.
Yeah, you don't want to set the
What'd he do?
He got electrocuted. He's fine.
Yeah.
He does it all the time.
He just,
His hair was 2 feet long yesterday. You wouldn't know it.
he just shit 13 turds in his pants.
You
Oh
okay,
my
Vic?
God.
Good. All right.
Did you really get
Listen,
sick?
just don't step in that puddle over there. That's your problem. All right. Do peacocks?
If I can't lick it, you can't get zinked. You said if I lick it, I'll get zinked.
Zinc?
Electrocuted, you said.
Yeah, you will. Okay.
Okay.
Do peacocks lay eggs? Yes or no? Peacocks. Do they lay eggs?
Do they? Do they? Yes.
Victor?
She said,
I didn't hear it again. Say it again.
They lay
number
eggs.
14.
Yeah.
Do they lay eggs?
yes.
Peahens.
No. Peahens lay eggs. Peacocks are male. Peahens are female.
You don't get your prize.
Mike?
I know.
Wrong. There you go. Wrong. Sorry.
Just like, never mind. I better not say it. I was going to say, how do hens eat?
How do they eat? With their beaks.
Oh, they eat with their pecker.
Number 15.
He says, I don't know you, Aunt Bev.
I know you. You're Aunt Bev. You're Jay's Aunt Bev.
Okay. But my
Jay's
son's
Aunt Bev.
my son's in South Carolina, and he's going to hear me talking naughty.
All of
He's
our
hearing you
Aunt
right
Bev.
now. And your other one's in the kitchen. He's not. He's
not
busy serving
listening.
drinks out there.
He's not listening. He don't care anyway.
Number 15. The Beatles' first #1 hit was A. Strawberry Fields or B. It's All Over Now.
I think it was Strawberry Fields.
Their #1 hit.
Wrong. It's all over now.
Well, I used to love you, but it's all over now.
Okay.
That's early Beatles.
Okay, then I got it wrong.
You got it wrong.
I should have asked you. She's not turning around again.
Victor?
I
How we
said
doing
I
so
should have
far
asked
over there?
you
Pretty
because I
good?
got it wrong.
Not bad.
All right. Excuse me. Are you ready, Bev? What is the smallest breed of dog?
Oh my
Stand
God!
back and wait. Stand over here, Vic, would you, a little bit?
Is that the problem?
Well, that mic, when you talk,
You're stuffing it in a pile of water.
make a buzz. So just, there you go, you're good.
All right, I'll try it here.
Oh, that woke me
Check
up.
1, 2. Check.
1, 2, 3.
Mike, can you
Give
turn
me
up?
a check if you
Check
wanna.
volume on the
1,
mic.
2, 3.
One, mine, all of ours.
Hi, girls at
One.
Curtis
Hear 'em all now.
Apartments.
No, I can't either.
How about the main volume?
I want to.
Check, 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 check.
1, 2,
Check.
3. 1, 2, 3.
We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. Are you? Hang on a minute. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're experiencing technical difficulties. That's not too bad, I guess, right there. That'll work. Okay, here we go. Back to the show. Watch out.
Back to show.
All right, the smallest breed of dog, Aunt Bev. What is the smallest breed of dog? What would you?
I can't see that. Pincher.
Victor?
Wrong. Chihuahua.
According to my information,
Say Chihuahua, but then I thought, no.
I'm going to say Chihuahua because that's the answer. But if you say Pincher, we'll go with Pincher. We'll say you're right. Yeah, we'll turn that around. She got that right.
All right, we'll go with it.
All right, here we go. Number 17. What crop failure caused widespread famine in Ireland in 1845?
I'm supposed to know that.
You should know this. What was the big
I
famine
wasn't
that
born
caused
in 1845.
it caused millions of Irish to come to the United States? A main staple
What
food
was it?
of your diet, of everyone's diet.
Potatoes?
Me-
The potato famine, Victor?
Potatoes?
Potatoes,
The
correct.
potato famine, correct. Yay. Feel free to clap,
I
ladies
don't
and
know what I
gentlemen.
do with
You
these
can.
girls right here. Mm.
Back in the 1960s, what was a flower child? What were flower children? Do you know? Were you alive in the 60s, Bev? Bev, what were the flower children?
Out there. He's got the answer.
Did you get an answer from any of the audience?
Say it again.
In the 1960s, what was a flower child?
Those hippies were called flower childs.
Victor?
Son of a florist.
I'm sorry, the answer is son of a florist.
They knew
You got it wrong. I'm sorry. I
don't
got to go
need
by
that
what the
to
card
talk.
says. The card says son of a florist. So
Son
I
of
gotta
a
go-
florist.
You got to go by that. Okay, number 19.
He's foolish.
In New York State, what bodies of water in New York are named after parts of the body? The Elbows Rivers, the Finger Lakes, or the Testicular Falls?
You hog.
Lake Placid. Oh! Where were you last night when I was writing this joke out? I could have. That's a better punchline.
The Finger Lakes.
Correct. Finger leg.
The Finger Lakes.
Come on over, April.
That's better. That's a better punchline. I'll take that one. Lake Placid. Number 20. What bird can weigh up to 400 pounds and can run 45 miles per hour? The roadrunner or the ostrich?
What do you think? Bev Hoover. No. Ostrich.
Victor?
Correct, ostrich.
Correct. You got that right. The ostrich. Now, this is the last question, and you're going to get your first prize. Okay?
I can imagine what it is. Probably something stupid.
No, it's practical. I got you 3 prizes, and they're all practical.
Okay.
Okay, number 21. Johnny Cash had hit records recorded at what U.S. prisons?
Folsom. Folsom Prison.
And it's a 2-part question. There was 2 prison albums he put out. Folsom and what other prison?
What was the other besides Folsom?
No, they're both California.
Starts with an S? Starts with an S.
It does start with an S.
Huh? San Quentin.
Correct, Folsom and San Quentin.
Correct.
I
Folsom
knew
and
about
San
the San
Quentin.
Quentin, but I didn't know about the Folsom.
Okay. What are you doing, taking a break?
No, I'm getting your first prize. I
Oh.
forgot him over here.
Hi,
That's a good
Lori
album,
and
that San
Mo
Quentin
and
album.
Vermont. I told you I'd mention your name. See you Friday. My friend Lori, she's coming up. We're going to bingo
It's
Friday
very
night.
cold. I better get on the mic. Very cold this time of year, and so I got you some hand warmers. They're grabber warmers. You can put them in your pocket. You can put them wherever you want to put it, but it's for you. It's a hand warmer. 7+ hours, it says. Instant heat, and it's air activated.
So take him to bed with you or what?
You can put it in your bed. Put it in your underwear.
Put it in your underwear. Imagine. Put it in your underwear.
Well-
he said. I need 4 of these in my underwear. My underwear is so big. Imagine.
They're hand warmers. They're practical. This time of year, it's 7 degrees out right now.
Yeah, we have to go to the hospital and get it out, but that's all right.
Well, it depends on where you put it. How far you're going to wedge it
You
up
put
in
it in your
there.
underwear, you
it's
might
up
have
to
to
you.
go to the hospital and get it out. Oh my God.
Okay, are you ready? Number
We're all
22.
over that present. What?
Number 22. Are you
Number
ready?
22.
Victor's having the time of his life.
I know.
It might be his last time
'Cause he's
if
got
he doesn't
snow
get
on his
electrocuted. He has snoo on his shoe. Victor, you still got snoo on your shoe?
Snowshoe.
What's snoo?
I told him, I said, you got snoo on your shoe. He goes, what? What's snoo? I said, nothing to do with me. What's new with you?
Number 22. In 1985, Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner had a movie called Jewel of the Nile. It was a sequel. What was the first movie called?
Romance in the Stone.
Correct. Romancing the Stone.
I thought you might know some of these, but it's more fun letting them
You
answer
get the
anyway.
honey, you can have this put in your skivvies if you want. God. I don't know, I might. You might get so high, you might lay down and take a nap. Yeah.
Number 23. Margaret Hamilton received the Best Supporting Actress nomination in The Wizard of Oz for what role? What role did she play?
Was it the witch?
Which one?
The Witch of the West?
Victor?
Correct. Wicked Witch of the West.
Wicked Witch of the West. I put a couple of Wizard of Oz questions.
Kevin, give
in
her
there.
a free glass of wine, will you?
Kevin, how you doing back there? I just want to remind everyone we are live on YouTube globally right now. Millions of listeners, or maybe a couple of our family members.
Yep,
Either way. And this will all be posted afterwards. You guys can go to Grandma's Bowl of Nuts or type in Aunt Bev's Trivia Challenge, and you'll see this one and one we did previously on the radio.
Bowl of nuts. I can't even eat
It's
them.
Grandma's Bowl of Nuts. You need a nutcracker.
Billy said get a box of chiclets.
You can mince them. Okay, are you ready?
Mince 'em.
What is the only bird that can swim but cannot fly?
Penguin.
Victor?
Penguin. Correct.
Woo, you got to that right on your own, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, hey.
I'll take the credit. You said it.
Oh. Are worker bees generally male or female? This is number 25. Male or female generally, worker bees?
Usually the female is more energetic than the male.
Correct. Female.
Correct. You're right. I guess it applies to every animal in life, not just bees, right? Number 26. What is the meat of a sheep called? The meat of a sheep.
Mutton.
Mutton?
Mutton.
Victor?
Correct. We also would have accepted ram penis.
Imagine, ram penis. Do you eat with that same mouth, Victor?
It's medical. It's not. He didn't say a swear or anything. That's if you went to the doctor, they would call it a penis, not a ram penis, unless you were a certain
Aries the
special
ram.
guy or something.
I don't want to hear about any penises.
It's metal. It's mutton. So that's what's going out. So they're hearing us. Everything we just said, he's got a live feed. All right. What female Native American accompanied Lewis and Clark on their famous journey out west? She was a Native American. She was a young girl, and she's on a coin.
Sacagawea.
Sacagawea, Victor?
Correct. Sacagawea.
There we go. Number 28. What color is Donald Trump?
Ginger. He can hear me too.
He's probably
Ginger.
monitoring this right now.
He's white as a ghost.
What color is Donald Trump?
I said he's white as a
White?
ghost.
Victor?
Wrong. Burnt orange.
Burnt orange. I'm sorry. The correct.
See?
We would
I said ginger.
all these answers are actually correct.
I said ginger first. Yeah.
We would have accepted carrot also. That's
He's a Frito.
Carrot.
Frito. Cheeto.
Sorry,
who's-
Mr. Trump. They're ignorant.
Number 29. Whose head is on the nickel? The American 5-cent nickel. Whose head is on the nickel? You look at this every
Washington,
single
ain't
day.
it?
Aunt Bev?
I said Washington, but he said no. I won't say Washington again.
Washington, Victor?
Wrong. Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas
Washington's
Jefferson.
on the dollar bill.
Well, and the quarter. And the quarter, too.
He's on. Oh,
They
yeah.
all had curls
Both.
back in
Dollar
those
bill
days.
and the quarter. He gets two of them.
Boy, he is the father of our country.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, he is on the quarter here.
In what American city did Martin Luther King deliver his I Had a Dream speech? Remember the speech? I'm sure you can see it in your mind. Were you there?
1968.
Was I there? He'll be all right.
No.
Oh,
63.
65.
Yeah,
he
that's
died in
it.
68.
What city? American New York City. American City, I mean. No, it wasn't in New York City. It was American City.
Correct.
Washington, D.C.?
Yep.
Correct. Washington, D.C.
Very good.
Martin Luther King and I went to different schools together.
I thought that. Did you march on Selma? Were you there?
Back in 02, yeah.
Okay. What fast food chain is found in 101 countries around the world?
McDonald's, ain't it?
Victor?
Correct. McDonald's.
Correct. It's McDonald's.
And I didn't get help.
Applause, ladies and gentlemen. Anytime she gets one right without audience help, we need to make sure. Round of applause. Okay, number 32. In which decade did bra burning reach its height?
Who?
In which decade did bra burning reach its
made it
height
up,
in
didn't
popularity? Women
made
were
it
burning
up.
their bras left and right, all across this country.
I even remember this.
Victor even remembers bra burning.
Hey, get off that friggin' phone. Say
In
it
which
again.
decade did bra burning reach its height?
Bra burning.
Women's lib. Women were out there. They were just burning them in the streets.
60s?
Victor?
No, wrong. 1970s.
The 1970s.
Burning bras.
And I was trying to think of a joke
Take
with...
a lot of matches to burn mine.
As President Carter referred to as nipple mallards.
What's that? Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, I thought I had it. Oh, yeah, President Carter referred to it as nipple malaise
right,
in his
malaise.
famous speech, the nipple malaise.
Nipple
It doesn't
malaise.
matter. That just went right over the cliff into the toilet. Remember the great malaise?
Malaya.
No, never mind. Okay. Number 33. Name America's leading cheese-producing state. Cheese-producing state.
State. Wisconsin?
Correct.
Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
Very good.
I didn't get that by myself.
Okay, next question. Number 34. This is very easy. These grow in clusters and can range in color from light green to black and can be pressed into juice.
Huh?
These
I was
can
gonna
grow
say
in clusters. Grapes, Victor?
Gonads.
Sorry, gonads is the correct answer.
This one's easy, he says. Hardest one there is.
That's the answer. It's gonads. That's what it says in the card. I can't. They grow in clusters. It could be
This is an easy one, he goes.
pressed
This is
and
an easy one.
they're light green to black. Okay, number 35. A marine crustacean that attaches itself to the bottom of a ship is called.
The break?
A marine crustacean that attaches itself to the bottom of a ship.
What is it?
Zebra.
Barnacle?
Victor?
Correct. Barnacle.
Barnacle, correct.
No, he's saying foolish things over there, and I believe it's zipper muscle or some friggin' thing. See, I'm not listening to him no more. He's saying stuff.
He's been pretty right on a lot of the answers, though.
Zipper muscle.
Well, they're there, too.
Zipper muscle. Man.
The zipper muscle.
Call it anything you want, honey.
A zipper muscle. Is that what you said?
Zebra muscle.
Oh, zebra, okay.
Zebra muscle.
They're all gone now. Yeah. They came around in the 90s. And
The zipper muscles?
the zebra muscle.
Oh, the zebra muscle. Okay.
Like, what has 1,000 teeth and guards a monster?
What?
Victor's zipper.
All right. Here we... All right. Here we go. Are we ready here? Victor, how we doing here? We doing all right?
Pretty good, yeah.
Mike, how's everything running over there? Okay. Just to remind everybody, you're listening to Aunt Bev's Trivia Challenge number 4, live from the downtown local lounge. We are live on the internet worldwide on YouTube. You can go to Grandma's Bowl of Nuts to replay this. As soon as we're done, this will be posted. And make sure you check that out. Also, there's one more Aunt Bev's Trivia Challenge that is available there to listen to as well, which is about 10 minutes. Number 36. What famous person wrote his almanac in 1750? Almanac, Bev. Almanac. Famous 1750.
Like I was born in that year. Or something friggin'.
But you did attend high school, and I'm sure this was taught at some point.
Yeah,
Did you pay
1790,
attention
yeah,
in
I
school?
went to school. Yeah, we were in school, Jenny, weren't we, in 1790? Yeah, imagine.
How about 1750? Because that's what the card says. Do you have any idea at all? Who wrote a famous almanac? He was a famous American. He's
You guys know?
Rand McNally. He made maps.
Benjamin Franklin?
Victor? Ben Franklin?
Ben Franklin, correct.
Correct. Franklin's Almanac. Number 37. Name the Japanese art of paper folding.
Correct. Origami.
Origami.
Pronounce it, but anyway.
Origami, yes.
Origami.
He's saying correct for the audience answers.
He said correct to you guys.
Orgasm, yes.
Have another beer, honey. Orgasm.
Let's see, number 38. What is the most popular U.S. cereal? Is it Rice Krispies or Frosted Flakes?
That's hard. I think it's Frosted Flakes.
Victor?
Correct. Frosted Flakes.
Correct. Very good. Everyone applaud. Very good. Applause is welcome. All right. Now this next one, remember, Victor goes on to the next answer.
Yeah.
Number 39. Who would win in a fight? If this could happen, who would win between these two? Gary Coleman or Webster?
He's not right. Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman or Webster? Who could win in a fight? If you think they, right here in the middle of the floor.
Oh, I'll take his answer. Orgasm. No.
Origami?
Orgasm. No. The first one.
Gary Coleman? Victor?
Correct. Gary Coleman.
Yeah, he needs to have
Although Webster's dad would have had kicked Mr. Drummond's ass.
my brain's leaving.
Aunt Bev, did you? Hey, thanks for Hey, listen, you guys. You guys can go on to
There
Grandma's
goes my
Bowl of
brain.
Nuts. Check out Aunt Bev's
My
Trivia
brain's
Challenge,
leaving.
and you'll be able to listen to all this. It'll be posted as soon as we're done. Well, Victor, repeat the answer. What's the full answer say there, Victor?
Gary Coleman, although... Oh, I lost it. No. Gary Coleman, although Webster's dad would have beat Mr. Drummond's... would have beat the living shit out of Mr. Drummond.
That's correct. Webster's dad would have beat the living shit out of Mr. Drummond. What's it, Jim Backus? Is that his name?
It might be.
He's a football star.
But you got to remember that Gary Coleman had a brother. You know.
Oh, that's
Willis.
right. Todd Bridges.
Yeah.
Todd Bridges.
He's like on crack or something. So
That's true. And the sister
Yeah.
was on crack as well.
he probably would have just.
Mr. Drummond, with all that money, he
And
really
she
wasn't
died.
a very good father. Those kids turned out awful, really, in the end.
The stepmother, whatever she was on gold.
Facts of
Mrs.
life.
Garrett, she started her own.
Yep, facts of life.
That's right,
Yes,
Mrs. Garrett.
Correct.
And then there was the little old lady on there too. Remember, there was a couple of nannies. I think there was 3 altogether.
And didn't the Jeffersons like come in every now and then? Like, no, that might be something else. Never mind.
That was a spin-off. Yeah, we can talk about this all night. Gary Coleman.
All imitate Jefferson, remember?
Blended
You
family.
imitate that guy in the Jefferson?
Dead.
Imitate me, remember?
George Jefferson?
Remember you used to imitate him?
Back in the day. Okay, here we go. Number 40. Harry Truman said, if you can't stand the heat...
Get out of the fire. Get out of the kitchen.
Victor?
Wrong. Turn down the thermostat.
Sorry. Turn down the thermostat if you can't stand the heat. Complete the phrase, hell hath no fury, like...
A woman scorned.
A woman with what?
A woman with scabies.
That means pissing off a woman. Hell has no fury like a woman scorned.
Piss off a woman?
Victor?
Correct. Like a woman scorned.
Like a woman scorned, correct.
Yep.
Fill in the blanks.
The brain's still here.
Fill in the blanks. Men are from blank, women are from blank.
Oh, Venus, yeah.
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
Victor?
Correct. Mars and Venus.
Mars and Venus, yes.
Oh.
Then who's from Uranus?
Not me. I don't think anybody from Uranus. They always come from vaginas.
Here's another one, Bev.
That's that new planet.
That's right.
Like, we're getting way
If
out
you come
there.
from Uranus, you're really.
That's planet X, right? Triple X.
Yeah.
Yeah, triple X.
If you come from Uranus, you are really good.
You ready?
I'm ready to deliver.
Number
baby.
43. Which president is on the dime?
Here we go again.
I picked all these.
I think it's Eisenhower, but don't quote
Johnny, who's on the dime? Think it's Eisenhower?
me. It is, but don't quote me.
Victor.
Wrong. Franklin D. Roosevelt.
See?
Totally messed up my money. I spend it faster than I look at it.
That's what I was thinking. I don't hold it in my
That's
hand long
understandable.
enough.
I need to look at it more before I spend it, and then I'll be good.
There you
Don't
go.
let her kid you, Phil. She only knows what's on the bills.
The change don't matter to me, you're right.
Paper money.
I
Who's on
play
the
bingo
50?
at Curtis with the dimes, and I don't see them that long. So
Who's on
that
the
goes
50?
So fast. Who's on the 50? She
Sweetie, who's
said.
on the 50, sweetie?
Okay, 50s, wait a minute. No, Grant.
Yeah, I think it
Grant?
is Grant. Yeah, it is Grant.
Is it Grant?
Stop telling me what it is. I think it's Grant, but you know I don't get a lot
I
of
think I don't have it written down. I think it's Grant.
hundreds.
That'll work. Get
I know Franklin's on the
cut it in
100.
half, and you can see who it is. Let's see. Number 44, and then you're gonna get your next present. So, who created the Peanuts cartoon in 1950?
Penis cartoon. Penis cartoon. Oh, that was Jason.
The
Oh.
Peanuts.
Charlie
Huh?
Brown, Linus, Lucy,
Yeah. Who drew
What is
those?
she
Snoopy.
Schultz.
Schultz?
Charles.
Well, she said it so fast. Schultz, Schultz, Schultz.
Well, I'm trying to not make it so you can
Victor.
Correct.
Charles
Charles
Schultz.
Schultz.
Charles Schultz.
Charles
There you go.
M. Schultz.
Let me go get you. Oh, yes.
You just got Charles Schultz here.
Charles, no, Murray, who knows what M stands for? Do you know what M stands for? Because I don't.
Here, I got you a big roll of bubble wrap.
Oh, I
Got your own bubble wrap there
love
for
that.
this
Love
winter.
that, don't I, April?
Give you something
Love
to do
bubble
late
wrap.
at night. You can wrap.
They
wrap
don't like to hear
things.
me snap them downstairs, though.
Here, let's,
A lot of stuff that. It'll hold your heating pad.
there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, live on the air. Bubble wrap
Me and my
popping.
bubble wrap.
She's gonna be here a while, ladies and gentlemen.
Bobby
Would-
knows I love that.
Everybody just sit back and wait for the next hour.
No. So did I.
It's the
If
the
I
popper
gotta throw
quicker
up
upper.
or what?
So,
Popper quicker upper.
I love poppers.
you ready? Here we go. What do Donald Trump and Jesus have in common?
Not a thing.
Victor?
Correct. Absolutely nothing.
You got it right. Yay! This one's very easy. Just pick one. The Beatles or the Monkees?
I don't
Just pick one. Whatever. What's your favorite? Beatles or Monkees?
Probably the Beatles.
Victor?
Yes,
Correct.
Beatles.
Your favorite
correct.
is the Beatles. Yes. Number
Yeah,
47.
the audience is gone.
We got a few over there. Who's better looking, Tommy or Dick Smothers? Tommy or
Tommy
Dick
Smothers or Dick
Smothers?
Smothers?
Who's better looking, Aunt Bev?
They're both ugly, aren't they? No, Tommy or
who's
Dick.
better looking,
Tommy
Dick
or
Smothers?
Dick. They're brothers.
He's
They're
not
both-
gonna answer. You
They're
gotta
both
answer.
ugly.
You make a choice.
One's
You're
got to
asking
be
a
better
man
than
this.
the other.
Don't ask him.
I said they're both ugly. That was my answer.
Victor?
What'd you say?
Both.
Both? Wrong, Dick.
Dick. Sorry, it's
Wrong
Dick.
Dick. That's not the wrong.
Okay. Name 3 of the 5 Marx Brothers. Name 3 of the 5 Marx Brothers.
I can't even think of one right now.
We'll give you one. Groucho Marx.
Oh, Groucho. Jenny, what was the other one?
You only need 2 more.
That's the only one I knew, too. Groucho.
Groucho.
Say it.
What's she doing with her finger? What is she pantomiming over there with her
I don't
hands? What instrument would you play that does that? What does she look like? She's
Harpo Marx.
Harpo. That's 2.
Harpo, too, yes.
You got 2 more. You got
All right, what's
2
the other
more. Groucho, Harpo.
Groucho, Harpo, and
The Marx Brothers.
Chico?
Yes, correct, Chico.
Also, there's Zeppo and Gummo.
Zeppo and Gummo.
Okay, just pick one. I like throwing these in there. Johnny Paycheck or Chris Christopherson?
I like Chris.
Victor?
Wrong. Johnny Paycheck.
Sorry, wrong. That's the wrong answer. Johnny
Oh my
Paycheck.
God.
We're almost done. We got about 15 more, so.
Oh my God.
Another Wizard of Oz. In The Wizard of Oz, what is Dorothy's last name?
Gail?
Correct. Gail. And I didn't know that.
There.
I just learned that tonight.
Are you leaving too? Oh. You know they're not making cigarettes any longer. They're long enough. Yeah. Just don't have a Benson Hedges. Okay. I don't know.
They're even longer. They're 3 feet long now.
She disabled or what?
Number 51. Two rock stars from the 60s both attended the same Virginia high school. They both had hits in the 60s, and they both died of overdoses. Name the two stars. Think about it.
Well, say that again.
I'm going to say they both died in the early 70s. There's two rock stars. They both attended the same high school. They both had hits in the 60s, and they both died of overdoses in the early 70s.
Was Elvis one?
No.
No, he died passing a hunk of burning love. We answered that
yeah,
earlier.
that's right too.
He was 77, though.
Oh, they were 70 years old, or they died in the 70s ages?
Early 70s they did.
70s, like 1970s, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You meant they were in their
Nope, the
Oh, okay.
1970s
I
of
understand.
overdoses.
Wow, they like overdose that old? That's
Well, Geritol, you take snorting Geritol will do that.
So it's, I agree. They're both part of the 27 club.
Yeah, I think so.
Hendrix and Joplin.
Mm,
No?
that's wrong though. You got any idea?
No.
Joplin, though.
It's
paying attention to nothing in the 70s.
Mama Cass Elliott and Jim Morrison.
You weren't born in the 70s.
Victor.
But Mama Cass, oh really?
Mama Cass
Mama Cass
and Jim Morrison.
and Jim Morrison. But I thought Mama Cass died eating a sandwich.
That was a bad rumor that was spread because she was overweight, but she really didn't.
Oh, that's what I always, since 1974 when it happened, that's what I always thought
that
it
was
was.
a bad. That
She
was
didn't die
a
eating a
bad rumor
sandwich.
that was put out there to make fun of her because she was overweight. She
Holy
didn't die
cow.
choking on.
Well,
the
that's what I always
Are you
heard.
cold, April?
I think so.
I'm freezing.
I know it was 1974.
My legs.
Okay, here we go. Number 52. Early in his career, Elvis had a double-sided record. It was the biggest selling double-sided record in history. Name the songs on the record. It was just a 45, like a 45 RPM. There's two songs on it, one on one side, one on the other, obviously. What were the songs early in his career?
It wasn't Hound Dog.
That's one.
Jailhouse Rock?
Victor?
Wrong. Hound Dog, Don't Be Cruel.
Oh.
That's tough because there's a lot of those.
Yeah.
Who played Beetlejuice in the movie? Who played Beetlejuice? Do you remember Beetlejuice?
Yes, who played Beetlejuice?
Keaton.
Michael Keaton?
Victor?
Correct. Michael Keaton.
Very good. Audience, give yourself
There she goes again.
You're doing great. We are live from the Downtown Local Lounge, live on YouTube. This is Aunt Bev's Trivia Challenge number 4. And thanks for tuning in. Let's see. Number 54. This celebrity was once called a cheap imitation of Marilyn Monroe, and she died in a car crash in 1967.
I seen that movie, that woman that,
A cheap imitation of Marilyn Monroe.
I remember seeing a movie with her.
Shouldn't a song by Billy
I don't know, I was only 5, so I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
67.
Any questions? Or any? You don't have an answer?
That means she's
Who was it?
Is she in that song though? Like, just like Marilyn Monroe? It's like,
She may have.
was it Tom Petty who sang it?
that's all good.
Big buxom blonde.
Yeah. She had a rag who was sang.
Jane Mansfield?
Victor?
Yes, correct.
Jane Mansfield. That was the song you're talking about? Okay. That's the New York Times called her that. That's
I'd
what they
never
call
heard
it.
of her.
Jane Mansfield was a beautiful woman.
I don't know. I don't argue the
Oh,
fact.
she was. She wasn't even close to imitation of Marilyn Monroe.
I think she looked better than Marilyn
I
Monroe.
don't think
actually.
Marilyn Monroe was nothing.
Marilyn Monroe was a bleached out woman. Jane Mansfield was
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both beautiful, but she was beautiful.
Which one slept with Kennedy?
That's easy.
President Kennedy. That's a bonus.
Yeah.
Marilyn.
Marilyn.
Both,
Yeah.
I think, Bobby
Yeah,
and
all of them.
John.
I don't.
Had everybody.
I don't.
Maybe not Ted. I don't know.
I don't think they did any sleeping, but.
Ted took her for a ride one time, but they made it back safely. Okay, here we
I
go.
don't
The
think
next
you did any
one.
sleeping, do you, Skeeter?
Number 55. In the 1950s, this artist had so many hit songs, he put out the first ever greatest hits album. He's the first artist that put out a greatest
I didn't
hits
know
album
that.
in the 1950s. He had so many hits. He does a lot of Christmas songs, too. That'll give you a
Probably
hint.
Bing Crosby.
Victor?
Wrong. Johnny Mathis.
Johnny Mathis. He was the first artist to have a greatest hits album.
I never knew that. I just learned that.
You know what? I think my mom actually had that. You know, he didn't.
He's huge.
When they said greatest hits, people didn't. I mean,
Was he
pay
a
attention to
football
that
player?
kind of stuff. No, he's a singer.
No, he was just a singer. But if you think of all them songs, chances are, and all, I mean, they're just
He was
beautiful.
an excellent. He had excellent.
They were great songs.
And he does a Christmas album every year.
Yeah.
Chances are, number 56.
My money's in there.
This song, written in 1969 by John Denver, was a Peter, Paul, and Mary #1 hit. It was their only #1 hit. It was a John Denver song. Peter, Paul, and Mary sang it, and it was their only #1 hit.
Peter Paul wasn't that Buck Mitch.
I think they did that.
My money's in the wine.
They did do that.
Kevin knows what kind of wine I want.
I know.
No.
Bev?
Peter Paul and Mary.
No.
No, that John Denver didn't do it. He said they sang it.
Peter, Paul, and Mary
He
sang
wrote
it.
it.
He
They
wrote
sang
it.
it.
Denver didn't sing it.
Yeah.
Peter Paul.
He also, wait a minute though, I'll give you though, he also did have a hit with this song.
Yeah, but
The same song. Think about a John Denver song, man.
the movie was that the one with the movie? It was a no, because he sang it then.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
John Denver sung the song.
He wrote it. He wrote it.
Don't know
Bev?
if I'll
Be back again.
That's correct. Leaving on a jet plane,
Leaving
and I
on a
didn't
jet
know John
plane.
Denver ever
That is
sang
correct
that.
answer.
John Denver sang that
Very
too.
good. The girl in the pink.
I said it was like John Denver wrote that. I never knew he wrote that.
Here's a follow-up question.
Okay.
That song, but they like,
Now here's a
Yeah,
here's
that's
a
a good
related
song.
here's a related question. Number 57. John Denver died in 1997. How did he die? A car accident, plane crash, or choking on a griddle cake?
Plane crash.
Wrong. Choking on a griddle cake.
Sorry.
Griddle cake.
Yeah, cake's on the griddle and he choked on one.
But
so,
he-
sorry.
Yeah.
He was on an airplane when it happened.
Imagine.
Yeah.
He was eating a griddle cake while he smashed into a cliff with his experimental homemade plane, actually, and he was drunk. And he had lost his license, and he smashed into a cliff. That's how he really died.
Yeah.
And he had herpes.
Imagine.
He had the clap, herpes, the drip, and a plethora of other ailments.
very interesting kind of guy.
Yeah, he was loaded. He was loaded with all of it. Number 58. What actress achieved early fame in the 1982 hit movie E.T.? She was a child actress.
Correct.
Drew
Drew
Barrymore?
Barrymore.
Very good. Number 59. What did Liberace die of?
Oh, bad taste.
Probably on the piano. I don't know.
I said bad taste.
Liberace died in the mid 80s,
You know?
late 80s, early 90s maybe.
Alcoholism, was it?
No, Liberace was playing the skin flute, so you gotta.
I know he's giving it.
He died of AIDS?
Yeah, I don't know.
Victor?
Wrong. Botulism?
Botulism?
Botulism, bad meat in the can.
Bad meat in the can. He had botulism. Bad meat in the can. I thought that joke would go over. That joke went nowhere. Bad meat in the can. He died of AIDS. Come on, that's a funny joke. Okay. What 1960s TV star was originally cast as the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz? He was the original Tin Man, and he was replaced. 1960s. I'll give you a hint. He was with.
Who? Buddy Hampton.
I heard it before, but I don't.
Jed Clampett,
Oh,
Buddy
Jed
Ebsen.
Clampett, Betty.
Yes,
Buddy
he's the
Ebsen.
original.
Ebsen.
Yeah.
Yes, he inhaled a bunch of the dust from the aluminum.
They had a lot of problems with a lot of stuff like that in the set.
We have,
The midget hanging in the background.
yes, 4 more.
The little person.
There's only 4 left. Are you ready? The last 4 questions. How many sides does a stop sign have?
52. Octagon.
It's 8, right? Octagon.
Victor?
2, front and back. Wrong.
Isn't that awful?
That was good. I like that.
All right.
Actually, 10, 8, and then front and back.
There you go. Those would be edges, though, right? Wasn't that
No,
tech-
sides.
They're so
They're just skinny sides.
semantics?
Really, it would be 10 if you want to get front and back, and then
Yeah, 8 and 2, yeah.
Shit.
get technical about it.
Correct. But there's 2 sides to the thing. It doesn't matter. Okay.
That's just fun.
2 sides to every coin, also.
In most talk shows, don't they like call out somebody in the darkness that nobody sees?
But this is Aunt Bev's Trivia Challenge, number 4. Right?
Right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we
Ready
go.
as they'll ever be.
Listen, I was no more than yeah.
Grandma's Bowl of Nuts Productions, ladies and gentlemen. In 1988.
I can't eat nuts. Mine are over there on the table.
Take a trip to Testicular Falls, or
They're
what
my
was the
nuts.
answer? The better answer? Lake Flaccid. I like that's better.
Lake Placid.
Lake Flaccid.
Big flask.
Let's see. Number 62. In 1988, the Beach Boys sang about this mythical Caribbean island. What song did they sing in the 80s? It was like a big hit in the 80s. Aruba, Jamaica. Take it.
He said it over there in the corner, I think.
Kokomo, correct.
Kokomo. Correct.
Coconut Hill, no.
Kokomo.
You got 2 more. This film, starring John Travolta, was the sequel to what late 70s? I'm sorry. This film, starring John Travolta, was a sequel to Saturday Night Fever. What was the sequel? Ask that guy over there.
He said staying alive.
Staying Alive, Victor.
Correct. Staying alive.
And the last question.
I thought you would finish off at 69.
No, we're doing 64. I ran out of time. This is all I got was 64.
$64 million.
The Village People had 3 top 40 hits. One was Macho Man. Name the other 2.
YMCA.
Can't tell you what the other one is.
Do you know the other one?
The Village People. Macho Man, YMCA. They had one more top 40 hit.
I know they're going like this.
Armed Forces.
They're going like what?
I know they're going like
Hint,
this.
hint.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember, though. I don't remember. Don't even look at me, because I have no...
What did he say?
That's
something?
part of it.
The Navy?
Think, think.
We want you. We want you. We want you for a new recruit. We want you. That was part of the line.
For the Navy, yeah. It's like,
Close.
I still remember that.
Victor?
Will we give that to him? What's in the Navy?
Yeah.
In the
Go ahead,
Navy?
Victor.
Also known as all hands seamen on the poop deck.
Oh, I imagine. Here we go back with that semen shit again.
No, all hands, semen on the poop deck. It was the Village People. Come on.
exactly. If you narrow it down, it's semen shit.
He said semen. Yeah.
It's like,
That's what sailors are called.
Semen on the semen. Yep.
Semen on the poop deck, but that's what they call Navy men. They're seamen.
it's like both of them clapping.
Yes, having the clap on the poop deck.
Semen on the poop deck.
Clapping on the poop deck. That's it. That's all the questions I have for you.
Oh, that's enough.
You did very well, Bev, and I have one more prize for you. Are you ready?
I can imagine.
Okay, hang on.
About this long.
I just want to
and it's
remind everyone
green.
you are listening
it's
to
green
Aunt
for
Bev's
us and
Trivia
about this
Challenge
long.
number 4, live from the Downtown Local Lounge in Watertown. And you can all go and check this out later online. This will be posted on YouTube. Grandma's Bowl of Nuts Productions.
Imagine, bowl of nuts.
Go on YouTube. Grandma's Bowl of Nuts Productions. That's what this is all about. And I got you a gigantic diamond ring.
Oh, thank you.
You can wear it on your toe. You can wear it wherever you want to wear it.
Thank you.
Hold on, wait a minute.
It's the largest ring I could find.
What exactly is that?
It's a diamond ring encrusted with diamonds.
I think you're
around.
supposed to
Right.
put on your
What is
boob
that?
or something.
What?
Put on your boob.
Put it on a microphone?
You can put it on the mic. You can put it on your toe. Wear it around your toe.
That, yeah.
Your earring. You can make an earring out of it.
Put on your boob, right?
You can put on your
Yeah.
boob.
Yeah.
Nipple ring,
Came
yes.
a lot lower with it.
Listen, when you're 72, honey, they do your tits hang low. They wobble and they fro.
I think she won. Go ahead, Mike. Hit the you win.
Jason, we're related. I can't accept a diamond from
That's
you.
just a loving
You're
present.
my nephew.
That's a loving present.
I know you love me, but I didn't think you loved me that much. You can buy me a diamond.
I want to thank everyone for hanging out and sticking around. Thanks, guys, over there in the corner, and for all your answers and your participation. This was a lot of fun. We really appreciate it, and we'll do it again real soon. And like I said, go online. Go to Aunt Bev's Trivia Challenge on YouTube. You will find this. It'll be posted as soon as we get done here very shortly. And thanks for everything. Kevin, thanks a lot. I want to thank
He wants to get his
at
wife
Michael's.
one just like
it's
that.
It was a Christmas ornament at Michael's.
At Michael's.
See where you're going with that.
That's it. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, April. We had a lot of fun. We'll do this again real soon. As soon as I